Welcome everyone to night 2 of week 1 of the spring regular season. Tonight we have Glass Cannons versus Ooga Booga Scary Apes. And then the second game will be Sharks versus Doge to the Moon. Can I see some predictions in chat for both of those games? But Ktool, you saw Glass
Oh,
Cannons go down 3-0 to Faking on Monday.
I did, and I can personally say that my Grand Platts team faced Sam and Silk in twos, and uh, I don't want to talk about that anymore. So we're just gonna. My bet's gonna be on. My bet's gonna be on Sam and Silk taking this one. I don't know the score, but I think I think they're gonna have that. I think Sam's gonna do what Sam does, which is demo, and yeah, I mean, I definitely think Royal and Slade have better chemistry overall. They've been playing longer, but I don't know. Something about Sam and Two just clicks.
Gotcha. Is he still the
Also,
demo
correct me if
god?
I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a third series also?
There is. I forgot to mention that. We will have an
There,
extra uh, stream game tonight versus. Actually, I believe it's our first 3v3 match, and it will be Throg going up against Godly Instinct Urban Style. So stay tuned for
I'm
that.
excited.
Yeah, that'll follow the last match of the night. So probably start around like 8:15 once we get that all set up, hopefully. So I got Ooga Booga, but I think it'll be interesting since Jordan and Sam play together a lot. Okay, that is true.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see that. But I believe we have everyone in the game. So I think we should just go ahead and get this thing started. Everyone join in, getting in. I believe we're ready to go.
Going back to Royal with the name change. The very got the unfortunate ostrich going, and Sam's rocking the Esper. That's Sam's cocky already. It's gonna be a quick shot for Slate Hunt. That's might go in. Oh, because it's a good save from Silk. Fortunate Ostrich, a good pass over, but Sam's going to take that over. Gets a good pop. Silk gets a demo. That's going to be an open. Can Sam go for something? Silk should have a shot here. Opts to let it bounce. Going off the backboard. Will Sam have a rebound? No. Opts to go for boost.
Slade now going for a bump, it looks like. Doesn't get it connected onto Sam there. But it doesn't matter. He got in his way, and Ostrich able to come in and score that first goal of the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just good teamwork. I think Slade and Ostrich, like I said, they have good chemistry. I think they have better rotation overall. So I think that is the main reason they scored there. We'll see if they can keep it up. Looks like it's Royal and Sam going for a kickoff. Sam does win that. Silk's got the boost, got the ball. Then you get a quick shot. No, Slade's going to block, but it does roll awkwardly for Royal, who does miss it. That's an open net. Where's Sam? There he is. That is going to be a tie game. Quick turnaround from them.
And that is just a nice showing of how you cannot make those mistakes in twos. As he was the
Yeah,
last one
it's
back, and that's just an easy goal.
it's unfortunate Royal didn't quite get the touch he wanted, and like you said, in twos, if you make one mistake, you're most likely getting punished.
Yep.
The problem is that doesn't help any mentality. But Sam's going for a quick shot, unlucky off the post there. Should have pressure though. Sam's going to get some boost. Silk's probably just going to opt to some time to have Sam back in defense. Tries to pop it over Slade, but doesn't really work out for them. The Royal's going to take over. Gets a good pop over Silk. Should be able to cut this in. Might actually go for a flick, and he does, but that's going to be high. That's going to relieve all the pressure from them. Slade with a good clear to the middle. That's going to be a free shot. Can Roy get there? Oh, it's bouncing. It's off the crossbar. Off the post. Just awkward. Slade is backwards. What is going on?
Well, that was a nice skirmish in front of the net, but now Silk had it, but an insane
No.
50-50. But Sam's able to get back in time to save that one. Slade now, though, keeping up the pressure, but Silk gets a nice 50 off his car, and Sam is looking to try and get a shot on net. Doesn't get the touch he wanted to off his car, but Silk is there to put it away. Not sure if Slade missed a boost there to get on back, but wasn't in time, as Silk is able to follow this one up here.
Yeah, I think Slade, if he opts for a more direct route to net and maybe pick up some pads, I'm sure he's low on boost, but it's an unfortunate time. And of course, Royal didn't get the 50 he was looking for there, but still plenty of time. I mean, it's only a 1-goal game. Royal with an absolute dominant kickoff. Silk's going for something. I don't know quite yet. Hits it with the back of his car. Royal's coming in. He's rocking. I don't even know. Is that the Sentinel? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's rocking the Sentinel car.
I wouldn't
I'm gonna.
be the one to ask.
All right, I'm gonna call this right now. If Slade and Royal lose this game, Slade is gonna switch to the Ford F-150.
Ooh,
Calling it right now.
okay. Did he use it for all
He's.
3 of the games on Monday?
I don't. I don't. I know he used it for some. I know the distro, which he's rocking right now. I think that's his main. But since the Ford has come out, he's been rocking that a lot. So we'll
Gotcha.
see if it. I mean, like I said, I have faith that he's gonna get a switch, but he does opt to instead just pass it to Silk in the middle, who does get a good shot. Royal's on 0 boost, missing that, leaving Slade in a really awkward 2v1. He does buy enough time for Royal to get to. Royal's going to have an easy clear for that. That's going to bounce mid, and he probably should just take a quick shot on net, which he does, but it's not quite on net. If that was on target, that probably would have been a tie game right there, but Slade keeping the pressure, which is good. And he's going to actually put it in. That's a quick tie game. Slade Hunt just keeping the ball chasing up, and that nets him another goal.
Really good angle after he landed there to just put that one right around Silk.
I didn't even see it coming, to be honest. I thought that was kind of dead play right there. But good for him for keeping it up and getting a tie game. They're playing a lot better than I thought they would to start off, honestly.
Yeah, they are keeping their own against Ooga Booga. I gotta get used to all these team names now. It's a nice
Yeah, I know, right?
a switch from a lot of the teams last season. So Slade trying to keep that in is not gonna get it. Megalodon is bouncing off the ground with that car. And it's going to come around Ostrich. Slade, the last one back, able to clear it away. And now, looking to push up. Can he get the block? No, he doesn't. But Ostrich is there and gets it above Sam. But Silk, able to try and get a nice piece of it. And Megalodon gets a clear of his own. Trying to follow this one up. Probably get a pass towards middle. Silk is there, but Slade also there to get the 50. And it's going towards the net. Is it going to go in? Okay. It ended up going in.
Very interesting. So what was interesting about that is Royal just kind of gave up. He just said, "Yeah, Sam's got it." He just turned away. Sam's got it. It's a free clear. It's going off the back. And Sam said, "No. I got you. I feel bad it was off target." So, like Sam or like Royal said in chat, it's all part of the plan.
Right.
So I mean, I think it is. Their plan is working perfectly. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen as many demos out of Sam and Silk as I was expecting, but it's working. I mean, Royal and Slade now have the lead. Like you said, I can't think of the team names because everything's switched right now, but at least I can get glass cans down. I can remember that from last time.
Right. Silk with a nice shot on net. Just going to sail wide. Ostrich looking to clear it out. Does. Silk gets a piece of it. And Slade, unfortunately, backflips. But he gets the demo.
Oh, that's so smart from him because that might have been that would have been a free shot for Sam. That was an open net. So Slade with the 200 IQ demos right there, showing Sam how to demo. I love it.
A pass up from Ostrich to Slade, but he wasn't able to do anything with it. Silk with a nice flick. Isn't able to follow it up, but it's floating in front of the net. Gonna get blocked away by Slade, but Silk stays in there. Gets that corner boost away from Slade. Gets a bump. Megalodon tries to get it in there to bury it in, but unable to do so.
Alright, I was going to say, unless they can pull a miracle off in the next 15 seconds. I mean, honestly, I think Royal and Slade have had really, really good pressure this game. Obviously, I know that Sam and Silk put up 2 goals, but they just haven't had a lot of clean looks or clean shots at the net. And just as I was saying, Silk goes in with 3 seconds. This is just unfortunate rotation right here. I mean, Slade Hunt was going back post. He just cheated up a little too much, and Royal and Slade were just not quite on the same page. It's unfortunate timing. But, all right, quick question. Are they going to do it before 0 seconds, or are we going OT?
Going OT.
Going OT?
Going
I like
OT.
that.
Oh, it gets popped up, though, but I don't think anyone's going to get there in time. Nope.
No.
Yeah, that last goal is definitely a caster curse, by the way, so.
Yeah, Royal can... I'm going to hear about that from Royal later in the DMs for sure, but I was going to say, it looks like Sam's got control on that Esper. Does get a good flick. He's looking for those demos, but
Oh my
I thought that was
goodness.
going... I don't even know what happened. The demo completely smoke screen it. We're going to have to see in the replay. I mean, it was a good finish. Sam with an absolute banger of a flick. Oh, Slade was just an unfortunate, almost an own goal, but Sam turning around for a quick cleanup. And I am Royal and Slade. I'm thinking we threw that game hard. To give up a goal 3 seconds, then have that goal be the OT winner, that's just a heartbreaker right there.
It's really unfortunate when you're leading that for that long in the game. realistically. They started scoring the first goal there, so a little unfortunate there for game one, but I wouldn't count them out just yet.
Oh no, look at Slade sitting there with 6 shots already. I mean, they had the lead, they had pressure. I think they were dominating that game. I think if also you got it ready up. I think that if, they just keep composure and finish out the game like if they would have, I mean, I could definitely see this going, game 5 then, because if they showed like right there, they can easily keep up with Ooga Booga. So I still think Ooga Booga wasn't playing at their best. I think they're going to definitely come out with more aggressive play style now, because I still didn't see many long shots. So I think the play style is going to change this game.
I think so too, and I think it's going to start with Megalodon trying to go for the demo record on the day. Nice try to get it around.
Yeah.
Unable to do anything. A nice pass though. Ostrich able to get a touch on it. Slade going up. Unable to follow through. And now it's a one-on-one. Looked like Sam was low on boost there. So now Ostrich gets it off the back wall. Doesn't look like Slade is able to follow up. Oh no. Wow.
That's gotta hurt. This game, it's funny because like the goals that Glass Cannons are giving up, it's not like huge mistakes, and it's not that Ooga Booga's putting in these blazing fast shots, but it's just unfortunate 50s or unfortunate misplays. It's just they're not quite clicking together as a team.
Now you have
Sam's
Sam.
gonna have this. Oh, go ahead.
Sam was keeping up the pressure there. Now he's rushing back on defense. Has a lot of boosts to work with, so he gets a nice clear. Can he follow this up? Does get a bump on Ostrich, but Slade able to get midfield, get a touch on it. Sam leaves it in the corner. Ostrich able to get a nice clear, and Slade unable to. Is he gonna keep up with it? No, he's not. But Megalodon still putting on pressure. Silk is in front. Doesn't get a clean shot on net.
Yeah, I think plays like that are kind of defining
Oh!
What is going on. What is this game right now?
You know what? Let's just say that was a calculated team play, because it might have been. Just kidding. It was Silk. I thought that was Ostrich the whole time.
I saw the replay and I still don't understand what just happened. I don't know. This has got to be one of the stranger series we've seen so far. But the thing is, it's on both sides. It's not like one team's just getting this weird mishaps. It's now both teams. Bro is going for the angle and he does get it. What a play from him. That is a statement goal right there, saying that, okay, we can actually score legitimate good goals. Jesus, the pre-flip cancel.
Yeah, the flip cancel was nice there.
That was sexy. If he didn't get flip cancel, he was not hitting that at all.
Yeah, someone
zero
clipped
chance
that.
He gets that.
That was a very nice
That was
shot.
nutty.
They're up 2-1 now here in game number 2. Ooga Booga did win that game 1, so Glass Cannons would really like to get this one on the board. Slade trying to get a bump, but still getting a bump on his own teammate, and then gets bumped himself. It's out front for Slade, and he finishes it. Nice team play there from the Glass Cannons to get another one on the board.
I'm watching this. I mean, it was a great play from them. Sam is, as I say, I don't know if he just misjumped there or meant to flip, but he looked like he was in actually a very good position to save that. But kind of going along with the script of this game, it's just awkward saves and awkward goals, but it's working in Glass Cannon's favor finally.
Slade getting a nice control into Ooga Booga's corner. Megalodon missing it in front of his own net. And Slade trying to dunk Silk, but it gets cleared in the process. And Sam takes that, gets a shot on net, but Slade is there for the save. Is Silk going to follow this up? He does, but not on net. And Ostrich able to get a touch.
Oh, Sam's missing an open net there. I was going to say he's going to be hitting himself in the back for that one. He does get the mid boost, though. He's definitely, I mean, they're still not being as aggressive as I've tend to be. I mean, I know Sam's known obviously for his demos, but Silk is more than capable of getting demos himself, and you can see right there, they're just kind of double committing on the same ball. Just not quite the rotation that you'd expect from two players as high level as them, but Slade Hunt now with 0 boost, just trying to get out of the corner, but Silk's got other plans. Trying to get that mid, he doesn't miss that. Now Sam's going to be back with 100 boost. Does get a Fields backflip real quick. Slade Hunt shot, that's going off the backboard, straight down. Can Silk get it clear? And he does. As I say, Royal now just got to chase it down with 0 boost. He does pick up the corner. Silk's going for a quick bump. Royal should just throw it back post here. It seems every time we pan to either Slade or Royal, they're just at 0 boost, just trying to get a mid or trying to get 100. But the boost dive game is coming out pretty strong for Ooga Booga. Now Silk trying to get just a quick shot. Again, 0 boost, trying to pick up the corner pad. So I think it's just a game of, boost dive to see what player's going to lose out first.
Sure is seeming like that. Ostrich gets a touch to the side, but still in his own corner. Sam getting a shot off the back wall, but a nice clear from Ostrich. Does get a shot on net and over Silk into the net. Good follow-up after that nice touch by him to get it over the head of Silk. And this one is
Yeah, I was going to
looking
say
a little
Royals
bit too
definitely
much to come back
popping off
for him.
this game. Yeah, I think I agree. That's Glass Cannons seem to be playing so much better. I mean, it's a much cleaner game. Yeah, the first couple goals were a little bit kind of lucky bounces, but Royals got 2 very, very nice goals. I think they've calmed down after game 1. They kind of realized they threw that game, but once they've calmed down, like I said, in this game, it's just much cleaner. They're getting perfect clears, perfect shots, and I think they're honestly, like you said, they're running away. I just don't think that Ooga Booga is going to come back this game.
Unfortunate side flip there from Ostrich, but Slade able to get control of it here. Silk able to take that off his car. But Ostrich with control now gets a shot off the back wall. Slade followed up? He was going for a mid boost, didn't even try. So now Sam with a shot on net sails wide as his teammate gets a demo, I believe, and was able to get in position. Just not able to follow up, but now Megalodon over to Silk. Can he get up? He cannot. Just a bit too hard of a pass there.
Yeah, what I'm realizing now is one of the big reasons I think Ooga Booga is not doing so hot is Sam's shooting has just been a little bit off this series. So I know he missed a couple open nets in the earlier game, but he's missed 2 so far. Royal going for the world's weirdest double tap there, but can't quite pull it off now. Sam again with 0 boost, trying to get it mid. He does get it to spawn though. Gets a pretty solid 50. Still coming in for the double commit. It might actually work out. It's going off the backward though. So that's just going to drop right in front of them. That Silk pretty smart not to a full challenge, but Sam again, just the shooting isn't quite as accurate as he'd like it to be. Does get a very fortunate 50 go from him. That's an open net. Royal's showing him how to hit open net, and that is going to be game 2. Clearly going to Glass Cannons.
Yeah, that's just great defense there. Not quite the best shots, again, on the side of Ooga Booga in that showing. Once they get down to the Glass Cannon side of the field, and it's partially why this is 5-1.
Yeah, I think next game, I think it's shooting, actually. I think that is the only thing plaguing them. Sam is going to get 1 in the end, but again, it's just putting shots on. I don't know what the stat sheet's going to show at the end, but Ooga Boogas, if they put more shots on net, I mean, they didn't even test the backboard, or they didn't test the backboard. I'm looking at the, oh yeah, right now, Silk is at 0 shots right now in the entire game. That's just pure domination from Glass Cannon side.
Yeah, and I didn't even notice Slade looking like might have a ping issue. Hopefully that's not completely a problem for him, but doesn't look like it as Glass Cannons now tie up the series 1-1.
Yeah, Royals rocking that Season 1 RNG champ. Obviously, we can ask the players if they want to get a server switch, but I mean, I don't know about you. Glass Cannons just straight dominated that game, beginning to finish. I didn't think Ooga Booga had any offense. I mean, again, shooting accuracy. I think that's the thing plaguing them right now. If they change that, Sam goes for a couple more demos. Like I said, they haven't tested the defense of Glass Cannons yet, so I think that is step 1 for them.
Definitely. Alright, it is 1-1 in the series going into game 3 here. We have Ostrich going up against Megalodon, and it's stalled in the middle. Silk gets a touch as Slade was trying to fake him out. Slade with control now, but immediately taken away by Sam. As Silk tries to put one on net, but both players from the Glass Cannons getting some nice touches. Megalodon with it now, trying to 50 it into Slade, but Slade overpowering that one. And Silk with the miss. This is going to be a shot on net. Just sails wide by Slade.
I think the biggest thing I'm noticing now, at least rotation-wise, is Glass Cannons are doing much better with having the second man ready to get a cleanup shot. That's how they got quite a few of the goals, but I think Ooga Booga, their rotation is just very, very wide. Silk's been caught on defense a couple times when Sam's going for a shot, and they just clean up the rotation because, again, as I say, that slave punch, just ball chase puts that goal in. Let's see what happened here. I think Silk just got beat to the corner. Let's see. Yeah, I think he wanted a little bit more power on that, but I don't think he had the boost to get to the ball either. But that's going to be a quick 1-0 to Glass Cannons.
Yeah, that's just a really nice play by Slade there to follow that one all the way into the net.
Yeah,
Big.
he's been really speedy this series so far.
Yeah, which
As
is
I say, that's a
surprising.
quick double commit.
Surprising with the ping that he showed last game.
Yeah, I have no idea what my ping is right now. I'm sitting on god awful internet. I see every flashing light known to man on my screen, but as long as it's not affecting the players, that's all that matters. Sam goes for the shot. He does hit it. That was a great 50 from Silk there. I was gonna say Glass Cannon's defender was just offside. Well, didn't know how to jump. Or to say didn't know how to jump off at the right time. It's just very very awkward for Slate Hunt, but that's gonna be a quick tied series. We'll see who's gonna keep up the pressure. Looks like it's going to be Royal and Sam on the kickoff again. Royal with the absolute dominant kickoffs. They're going to be there for the quick shot, and he is, and that is going to be one goalie. Jesus, that turnaround. But that's kind of how to go back to earlier is Glass Cannons always seem to have that second person ready for a cleanup shot. Sam wasn't even in net. He was just getting corner boosted. That's a gorgeous shot to the back post.
Yeah, getting around both defenders there perfectly. Great placement by him. It's going into fourth face-off here. Megalodon wins that one, but Slade getting up early from his own corner, and a shot on net from Ostrich. A good save from Megalodon as Silk trying to take this one up the field now. Can he get a pass out to his teammate? It looks like Slade's going to do it for him, but Ostrich is there, ready and waiting. Sam does get a nice turn.
It's a much...
Go ahead.
I was going to say it's a much quicker pace this game. They're definitely not slow playing it like last game. They're kind of still feeling each other out in the series, but game is just kind of all balls to the walls. Players going for quick shots, faster shots. Both teams have picked up the pace tremendously.
Megalodon now trying to get it. Silk able to follow up behind. Is he going to go for a shot himself? He is, and a nice little floater over Slade. Great shot by him.
Yeah, I was going to say, Silk had the perfect pop in the back. Well, Royal is in such an awkward position there with it being behind him there. He doesn't know if he should try to back up or flip for it. And Silk's proven right there. You make your opponent off, it can lead to goals so many times. So, yeah, great placement from him there. Looks like it's going to be, I was going to say, it looks like, yeah, perfect. Little server restart after having a little bit of ping issues. But as long as the Glass Cannons keep winning, hopefully it's not a huge priority from them. But looks like Royal's going to get a pass to the mid. Sam's going to cut that off quick, and that's going to be the lead going back to Ooga Booga.
Yeah, I apologize to the players once again if you guys are lagging. We definitely get a restart after this. But as there are a few goals in the game, we're going to go ahead and keep this one rolling.
Yeah, we're halfway through this game. We're just going to keep her going. But Royal and Sam back on the kickoff. Slade should have a quick feels backflip real quick, but to say Royal can't quite recover from that mistake, and that's going to be Silk getting a 1-goal lead. That's unfortunate. There's no explanation. Slade just an unfortunate backflip, and we'll see if they can get the lead back. Already down by 2 goals halfway through this game.
I just want to point out, Hemingway came in to the stream and immediately says, Glass Cannon's looking good. And then Ooga Booga scores 2 goals back-to-back.
So thanks, Hemingway. We're going to blame him. And that's the only reason Caster Curse doesn't exist. It's just Hemingway in chat.
Silk puts it to the side. Doesn't get the mid-boost, so he is going to get beat by Ostrich here. Does start bouncing towards the net. Ostrich gets the demo. Slade going for a shot on net, but he also is at 0. And this is looking like another goal. Own goal, actually, is Ostrich wasn't going to get back to that, so he had to start doing all he could to get back. Puts it in his own net, and that is 5-2.
I want to give props to Slade for interesting the ball like that. I mean, that takes some serious skill to just perfectly side flip and have the ball go under or over your car while you're upside down. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. Royal couldn't quite get back to that. So, question is, do you think this lead is going to be too much for Glass Cannons?
You can't make it up. Every time someone has said something in this stream, the opposite has ended up happening. So, well, I was going to say, yes, I think it was going to be too much. But now, if we get another face-off goal on the side of the Glass Cannons, it's not looking too bad. As Ostrich gets a shot on net, and that's just going to sneak in. So,
And speaking of face-offs, I was gonna say Royal has won almost every single face-off against Sam that has led to an opportunity to shoot, and Silk just kind of awkward positioning there. That's twice that he's done that. I don't know. This has got to be one of the weirdest series so far. If it's weird floaty goals. I mean, have we had like just a passing play or a banger top corner or anything like that?
um, yeah, I think Ostrich was able to get one over to Slade, but other than that, no, it's been some weird goals the whole time.
Don't get me wrong. I'm all here for some weird goals, but it's a heck of a lot harder to cast these.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, Glass Cannons though brought this to me in 1 goal lead. We literally just about to say I think they're down and out of this, and they gotta hope to go to game 5 for this, but they brought it back quick. And geez, Sam's going for a quick flick shot or a quick flick, but just hitting the crossbar. That is my favorite teammate right there. Always a crossbar coming in clutch for you. Slade trying to go for a pass mid. So they got 1 minute remaining. Royal's trying to stay on this. Sam with a quick shot. Royal should toss this to the corner and pick up the corner, which it is there. Slade should bang this to the side. He's gonna say, trying to get a pass over to Royal, but Royal's getting just caught just out of net right there. I was gonna say he wanted to push forward, thinking Slade had this second ball, but Sam really quick with the interception right there. Yeah,
What
I
a
was gonna say
angle.
they were just waiting to go on offense, but Sam was speedy, and that's got net in the goal, and that might let them game. What is it, game 4, game 3?
Game 3.
I was gonna say I unfortunately don't have this stream up, so I can't check the overlays. But Slade's going for the low 50. Royal's here for it. Does 50 above, does hit crossbar. Slade Hunt now trying. He's got 1 boost and a dream. Does pick up 1 pass, but he's trying to run circles around Sam to confuse him. He does get a ball behind, but again, he just doesn't quite have the boost to do anything with it.
Ostrich now with the ball. Keeps it on his car and able to get touched away, but Slate following it up. Silk with a nice shot into his own corner. Nice by Slade to keep this active in the corner, but they need a goal now or else this is going to be game over. Does get a demo, but it looks like it's going to be a little too late. As Ooga Booga, excuse me, are going to take game number 3 to go up 2-1 in the series.
You know, I want to go. Oh yeah, I was gonna say we're leaving. I want to go into the next game, and try to pick who I think gonna win. But with all the goals that have happened so far, I got nothing. I can almost guarantee you someone's maybe gonna own goal, or there's gonna be some just weird pinch. Yeah, this is just a very, very odd series.
Hunter went to tell people to get off Wi-Fi? Okay.
Yes. I'm sure we've all been there. You get roommates or friends or family to come home as you're trying to do something, and the internet just absolutely dies. But, well, Hunter can go yell at them. Now I think is the time that he switches to the F-150. I mean, he's got nothing to lose. Yeah, I think that's going to be the ticket. And I want to see someone just put a top shelf. I want to see some passing plays. I want to see some plays that we're used to seeing instead of this pinball awkwardness that this series is so far.
Oh, he's not an RA anymore. I forgot about that. He's gonna tell his family or whoever he's living with to just get off, man. He's down
Yeah, just be like,
2-1.
Mom and Dad, I'm playing video games. Come on.
He needs everything he can.
They're trying to watch the stream. He's just kicks them off. I'll tell you about it later.
All right, looks like they're ready to go. Gonna get this one started back up.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for that to start up, I do have to ask, what is your favorite Twos team name?
Ooh.
I'm curious.
Oh man.
Put you on the spot before it starts.
Oh boy. Well, You know what? I'm gonna have to come back to you on that because I could tell you the worst one right now, but I'm definitely not gonna do that. But we're in game number 4 here, and a quick shot by Ostrich and a follow-up for himself to get a quick goal on the board.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
fine.
have a
Royal
favorite?
doesn't want us to talk about. I was gonna say Royal doesn't want us to talk about any teams at all. I mean, I was gonna say first of all, shout out to Rainey for completely stealing the Grand Plat's name and just going with Supersonic Silvers. So very, very unoriginal.
Right.
But but I think like Royal's clearly showing us we can focus on the game for this. We'll maybe have to talk about it after stream. But Slade Hunt sitting on 0 boost again. I was gonna say, unfortunate Ostrich. I keep wanting to call him Royal, but the name change is messing with me here. What's interesting is Silk is sitting in net with 0 boost. Gets a perfect bump, but Slade isn't quite there for that. I was gonna say Royal's trying to turn for this, doesn't quite have the angle to go for it. Silk's out of boost again, doesn't know where to go for booster ball. He does have the open net. Where are the glass cannons?
Where are they?
I don't know if Sam got a demo or something. That was just a very odd situation. Silk had 0 boost, thinking he's gonna get demoed in a second, but yeah, glass cannon is just nowhere to be found. That's gonna be a quick tie game. Not even 45 seconds. Looks like it is going to be Sam and Royal on the kickoff, though. Silk should get this back boost. He should take his time. He's got no rush. Opts to go for the own goal, but Sam says no. Slade Hunt with the pass to the mid. Sam's just a little bit awkward. So say Sam and Silk, their clears haven't quite been what they want. I know that. Slade Hunt going for a quick shot. Sam does put it to the sidewall. Royal's going to try to take this. He's going for the ceiling shot. I'm calling it right now. Opts for the air dribble. He does have the boost. He does have the control. Goes out the back wall. Slade Hunt there for a quick shot. Nope, Slade Hunt's going to be all alone for a second, just trying to buy time for Royal to get back. Does get a beautiful pinch. Silk does have time, though. He should be back for this, and he does. Let's just say this is a little bit more of a normal Rocket game than I think what we've been used to this series so far. What do you think?
Definitely, there's some nice shots towards the net. Nobody's hitting into each other. Oh my goodness, I thought Sam was going to put that in. That was a beautiful shot by him. Slade couldn't quite get the flick. As Sam's going to come in and just steal the ball away from everyone. Put it on net. Going up 2-1 here in game number 4.
Yeah, I was going to say, he just... Silk bumps Slade, who then ends up going backwards, hits the car with the butt of his... Or hits the ball with the butt of his car, and then just Sam just slips it perfectly between the two glass cannon defenders. But, I mean, they'll take it. They aren't going to complain too much. They got a 1-goal lead, but I would bet everything in my inventory right now that there is going to be at least another goal in this series. Every single game has been fairly high scoring.
Well, I'm hoping that no one scores now, as I would gladly take your inventory. We got Silk now in the corner, does steal the boost, is going to go for a bump and gets it. Can Sam capitalize? And he does. Way to get them feeling awkward.
That took 21 seconds for another goal. Yeah, it's just a high scoring, I don't want to say high fly, but just very bump, awkward, heavy. Just it's a weird series, but I mean, I think that plays very much into Sam and Silk's play style. Sam thrives off of the awkwardness. It's working for them.
Demo finally comes out, but Ostrich able to get a shot downfield. Isn't quite on net. So they're going to have to retreat now as Sam's getting a shot off the back wall, trying to get another angle. It looked like the same exact shot almost. But Silk following it up, gets it on the back wall. Ostrich able to bump him out of the way, but Megalodon gets a shot on net, and Ostrich wasn't able to get back in time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Slade Hunt was in a great position. I don't know if he just didn't quite double jump there, but again, just kind of awkward mistakes coming off for glass cannons are costing them. I mean, it's like you look at the games. I mean, they've all been fairly close. I don't think one team has had all the pressure. Game 2, glass cannons were dominant, but oh, Sam, there's no. I was gonna say going for the dunk of a century with that 0 boost Esper, but Royal's got something else to say about that. Just trying to flip desperately on 0 boost again. Again, everyone just seems to be boost starved this series.
Yeah, 100%. They're at 0% most of the time. So Megalodon now trying to cheat up. Silk was following, and now Slade all by himself, but Silk unable to get a nice touch there. Ostrich puts one downfield. Sam able to get back. Can he follow this one up for another angle? He really loves this right side. Unable to
what
get
I really
want
to see, I was gonna say what I really want to see is for Royal to try to go for more flicks. Quite a few times he's had a one-on-one with Sam or Silk, and they've had so much time. They're giving him so much space, and I don't know if Royal just hasn't had the boost, but I want to see him go for 1v1 play. I know he's been grinding ones a bit. I want to see, you got to test the defense, test their ones defense and their shadow defense. I think that's the way to come back into this game. I think it's going to be solo plays. I
And
hate this.
then you see a team play. Come on out. Out of the glass cannons. Slade bopping that off the back wall and getting a nice bump onto Sam. Ostrich, all he had to do was put it on net, and that was going to go in.
I can't. I quit. I'm just not gonna say anything every single time. You're right. It's I don't know if it's cast a curse or what it is, but I don't know if I should just. There's absolutely no chance that glass cannons can come back if that's what they want me to say. But Royal with 0 boost. Slade has come in for the long shot. Is that on? Silk does get a great save. Royal with a quick shot. That's going off backward again. I don't know if Slade's going to go for this. And he does. That's a hard overcommit right there. Royal should get back to this in time. I was going to say Silk's just going for some bumps. Royal gets a weird flick, but that is going to be open net, and Sam doesn't miss those. I don't know if I see Ooga Booga throwing this lead.
The subtle touch on the back wall from Silk on the Ostrich there, causing a weird touch. Then they're able to follow it up for the team play. It does look like a little bit too much there to come back from.
So one thing I've kind of noticed about the series, and I'm sure you picked up on it too, is it's not necessarily that the offense of the teams has been amazing. It's been the defense, just getting missed touches or just missed clears has been, led to a lot of kind of open goals like that. So I think both teams need to clean up the defense. And they need to force their offense of their opponents to really come out, because like that last goal, it wasn't necessarily that Ooga Booga had an offense. They were just waiting for the mistake from the defensive glass cannons, and they capitalized. They've done a great job of doing that. And that, by doing that, is going to net them 3rd game win, and that is going to be a series 3-1 to Ooga Booga.
As soon as the ball lands, there we go. Ooga Booga taking the first series of the night over the glass cannons. Great showing by them. As we are going to head to a little break as we set up the next match between the Sharks versus Doge to the Moon. Don't go anywhere.